Hello fans, I'm the PC Expert Amateur, and we're going to take a look at the NeedMax A1225L. And this is a reverse flow fan. They make these fans in both white and black, in both regular flow and reverse flow. So unfortunately, the way they mark them, though, they don't mark them as reverse. They mark them as in and out. So you have to pay attention to which way the picture shows that the flow is moving. Now, just to make that a little bit easier for you, all you really need to know is if it says out, that means it's regular flow. And if it says in, that means it's reverse flow or into. All right? Yeah, that's clear as mud, right? Well, I can't say that they always necessarily understand the best way to provide information for us, I guess. So this is the fan. It comes with both a PWM connector that is daisy chainable and an ARGB standard ARGB cable that is connectable with more than one fan to it. So both are daisy chainable, which is, kind of an oddity. Most companies choose not to do it for the lighting, but not for the fan itself. So let's go ahead and start by taking a look at the lighting of this fan. So it's got a kind of a nice look to it. Now again, also keeping with the fact that this is a reverse flow, with the one that's not a reverse flow, the lighting is going to be over here instead of on this side. All right, so now you've seen that. Let's go ahead and get this plugged in. All right, here we go. And it's very quiet, but not inaudible. There are some harmonic resonances like just now. And again. Ooh, that was a long range for one. Okay, so kind of noisy. Not too terrible, but once you get it in the case, you probably won't notice it very much, if at all. And let's go ahead and see about the static pressure. Somewhere in the area of 1.5 to 2. Now, according to this, it's 1.6. And also, it's supposed to last for 160,000 hours. We'll see, maybe. But not me, because I do not have a way to set up a rack of fans and just let them run at, for years and years and years. But let's go ahead and look at the specs for this. You can use this on an air cooler and a case. You could use it on some radiators, like if they're not dense, they're not thick, that'd be fine. But otherwise, I wouldn't use this on a radiator. All right, so the NeedMax A1225L reverse airflow, and you won't find that on the website. You won't find it on the box. It's only on the fan hub itself. Which is, I don't know why. Maybe it's on the box and it's just because it's in Chinese that I can't understand it, or should I say Mandarin, most likely. Um, it is a $12.50 fan, so it's not unreasonable for this, given what you're getting. Now, I do notice when I try to start up this fan, sometimes it's a bit stubborn about getting started up. It takes a few tries. I'm not sure if that's just because it's been sitting for months waiting for me to pay attention to it, or what it is. But it is kind of suggestive that maybe the quality isn't as good as they want us to think. But I don't know. This is certified by CE and FCC, although I don't really know what the FCC has to do with certifying fans, because that's the Federal Communications Commission. So them and these other companies that are putting FCC on their fans just kind of confuses me. Maybe it's not the American FCC. Maybe it's a different country. Made in China, 120 by 25 millimeters, 160,000 hours of life. It's got ARGB. Doesn't indicate which brands it'll work with, but I'm using ASUS and it works with that. It does mention that you would need an adapter for a gigabyte, so it's presumably it can be used with that. So I'm assuming it's probably like most brands, like MSI, ASRock, maybe Razer, but not really sure. 170 grams of weight, and 9 blades, 105 millimeters between the mounting holes, 650 to 1800 RPMs, plus or minus 10%, 47.2 CFMs of airflow, 1.6 millimeters of water for static pressure, 6 to 30 decibels. I think the 30 is a little bit too high. 56 centimeter long fan cable that is daisy chainable but not sleeved, and a 65 centimeter long LED cable that is daisy chainable but not sleeved. PWM and standard ARGB connectors. Hydraulic bearing. 12 volts, 3 watts, 3.12 is the maximum or safety wattage, and 0.25 amps with a maximum of 0.26. The LEDs, one of the few companies that actually provides this information, 5 volts, 7 watts, 1.4 amps. So you can expect a lot of the time that when you're buying an ARGB fan, you're spending more money on the lights for the electricity than you are on the fan itself. No indicators of direction of rotation of flow, and it has 4 screws, corner cushions, and that's all. Thank you to Grindler, aka Lawrence Abrams, who is the owner of Bleeping Computer, for consenting to allow me to put my results in text form on Bleeping Computer's forums, as well as linking to my videos. Please visit Bleeping Computer, support them, make use of them. They're a valuable resource that's been around for 20 years, and they deserve support. They have lots of resources. You can learn about cybersecurity from them. You can get help with malware on your computer. You can get help with all kinds of stuff. They have a range of volunteers who help people who come there for advice, and they're very knowledgeable people for the most part, and some of them are very, very, very helpful. Old Sod has been very helpful to me over the years that I have asked for input on things, and so thank you to Bleeping Computer. Thank you to the volunteers on Bleeping Computer. Also, thank you to my peers on other tech forums who are so kind as to provide me with input, suggestions, feedback, and so on. I really appreciate it, but my greatest thanks goes out to Bleeping Computer because you are my text home, I guess you could say. All right, thanks also to all my viewers and subscribers. Appreciate you guys. Please like, subscribe, and share. Have a great day.